Guys,
Oh shit, we live.
we live.
So,
Let me adjust this.
do you want to use my phone to put it in Discord?
No, it's alright. They should know. The people should know. So guys, we're driving right now. We're going on a little drive, and one of my problems is consistency, and so I figured, look, we're going somewhere. We're gonna be going on a long drive, and so I figured we're gonna get the content out no matter what, even when we're going. I don't know how the connection's gonna be. I don't know how things are gonna go, but I'm trying to be more consistent. So even when we're doing something, it's gonna be a long drive. It's gonna be a long drive, so we'll be able to talk about stuff and all that kind of thing. So we're going to nowhere, but that nowhere it's gonna take a few hours. So if we're gonna be sitting around, we would like to sit down with you guys. Michelle Elephants in the house. Hey, what's up?
What's up, Michelle?
Whoa. Step by step, $2. Thank you. Wow. Hey guys, just heading out to the circus, Walmart. Howdy. Hey, what's up, guys? So thanks for this is gonna be a chill stream. This is gonna be a hangout. We're gonna be driving. We're gonna be talking about stuff. We're gonna be here this stream will probably be maybe around 2 hours at least. So it's gonna be a chill stream. This isn't the typical show or anything where I have like articles or anything like that. So if you guys want to talk about something, just drop the question. Are you packing heat? I'm always packing heat. The question is, what kind of heat is it? Is it this kind of heat? Is it that kind of heat? Is it is it that kind of heat? Who knows? I'm always ready though. Always ready. Yesterday, some person at Harvard tried to start some stuff with me, and I was like, hey, I'm ready. I'm always ready. Okay? I got short hair. I don't got long hair. You don't see nothing in my face. I'm always ready. 100%.
At Harvard?
Yeah, we go to Harvard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're Harvard students. We're as smart as they get.
Yeah. Yeah, David got into a fight with a Muslim. Typical. How many Muslims are you gonna fight at school? Look, you know what? There's too many Muslims at our school. I feel like I'm sick of seeing them.
I get into fights with people that don't tell the truth. And this guy wasn't telling the truth. I don't care what his religion is. I don't care if he's Jewish, Muslim, Christian,
David said
whatever.
Muhammad is a pedophile in front of a bunch of people, and that guy goes, no, he's not. It's just culture. David's like, how old was Aisha? And that guy's like, it's a different culture.
No, so this was the thing. The thing was, there were some Christians there, and they were Bible thumpers. They were saying, you're going to hell.
They were
if
like
you
bad
don't.
optics boomers.
Yeah, so they were like very much, you're going to hell unless you do X, Y, and Z. And then there was a Muslim guy there, but he wasn't like full-fledged. He looked like one of those moderate ones.
He looked white, honestly. He had red hair.
Well, some Muslims
weird.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you look at some Syrians, they have like blonde hair, blue eyes in some cases too.
Yeah, he might be Syrian.
Yeah, Europeans have been in the Middle East for a very long time, so there's a lot of genetic,
He said
ambiguity.
his cousin got killed in New York for wearing a hijab
By a
Christian.
And I'm like, this sounds like fucking obvious takia.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I didn't go that far into it. I probably should have, but the main thing was he was criticizing the Christians as if he was like an atheist or something. So when I heard that he was a Muslim, I was very surprised, because I'm like, wait a second. If you're criticizing them for not liking gays and saying that people of other faiths are going to go to hell, you believe the same exact things. And if you somehow, like if you're trying to say, oh, I'm a moderate Muslim, okay, well then you're not really a Muslim. Because if you read the Quran and all that, it doesn't say it's okay to do certain things in there, so you're not a real one then. So
he was such an idiot though. He was obviously trying to troll them, but he was getting really heated. Like he was really angry.
That's why I said he was like threatening people and stuff, and that's what
he tried to attack the main like Christian guy who was.
And these are old people. He even one time he wasn't outward threatening this woman, but he was saying that he'd get a woman to beat her up. And so that's why when me and him started going back and forth, immediately I challenged him and I said, "What are you gonna do?" Because this guy's like,
That's
he's
your
like,
typical go-to line when you're trying
that's
to
the main thing
what
is,
you gonna do?
basically.
What you gonna do?
And if he decided to step to me, then I would have to get right up in his face. It's not me. I don't want to do this. I have no choice.
I don't want to have to fight you.
I do not want to do this. I do not like violence. But if you step to me, I have to step to you harder than that. It's as easy as like the sun being hot. That's just how it is.
One funny thing is that he was saying, he's like, oh, my mom and my sisters and my cousins, they all feel so uncomfortable and feel like they're having racism towards them because they're Muslims in this country and wearing their hijabs. And it's like, then why the fuck are you still here? When are you gonna go back? When are you gonna go back to your country where you can feel
the whole
better
point
there?
of it is all he cares about is him and his people. He doesn't care about anyone else. Because it's like, I should have said, okay, well, I'm pretty sure the white nationalists feel the same way. Like they can't walk around, you know, in uniforms. Yeah, you can't wear swastikas, otherwise I'll be discriminated against. Like all these people, they need to be tolerant to national socialists and all that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh well, and then they try to make this argument like, oh well, we're good people, so you shouldn't discriminate against good people, but you should discriminate against bad people, whatever that is. And then it gets into one of those, and it gets into a very murky.
It's like, what is bad?
What is good? What is bad?
From their perspective, all of us are bad.
Well, from their perspective, anyone that doesn't agree with me that's on my side is bad.
Yeah.
And it was just really annoying because like he was using these arguments where it's basically like, I'm gonna attack you with stuff that I'm guilty of, but you're not allowed to do the same thing to me. So when I did the same thing to him, all of a sudden he started getting angry. He started like threatening, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got you because you're not arguing anymore.
Low IQ.
He was low IQ as shit because all he could say against what I said was, and then his buddy tried to like jump in, but all these people.
Was it his gay friend or was it that girl?
No. There was this like, I don't know, maybe he was like a dark Asian guy next to him, and he had those like holes because he probably had those things in his ears, so a little disgusting. And he was trying to jump in, but I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I do this all the time, and your arguments are other crap. So, and it was really funny because the Christians, you can see that they were the type of boomers that got destroyed by the classical liberals, but the classical liberals, they're not very good either. Like their form of trolling is just acting degenerate. And then I can sit here and say, okay, so the Christian says you shouldn't like be degenerate, right? You should act moral. And then their way of countering that would be to say, oh well, I like doing degenerate stuff. And then I can stand here and say, okay, you like, and then I can say X, Y, and Z, what kind of things you like. Like you like licking butts. You like, you like,
oh, I eat ass. Does that mean
I'm like, hey, you sure showed him. You know, you're licking crap off people's buttholes. You showed him. You got him. Yeah. And then they're going around calling people, acting like they're whores. Like, I'm totally fine with being a whore. I'm like, really?
Because I was like, I love being a fucking whore.
Because I'm like, I bet, like, if I was able to go through your memories, you've called a bunch of women whores. Like, if a woman cheats on you, I'm sure you would go and call her a whore. So then that means that you're not okay with whores. You're just saying it to, like, your form of trolling is just some low IQ ad hominem attack. Like, it's very, like, it was so funny because they were doing it and the Christians and the boomers didn't know how to respond. But with us, I can just destroy them. It's funny because we're seeing the culture, we're seeing how it changes. The Christians were there doing their thing, classical liberals troll them, and then we eat the classical liberals. So you can see like the food chain here.
And we just sat there and got really good footage. So we'll be posting that up soon too.
Yeah, we'll be posting it. We should have gotten more, but it was kind of one of those things where at Harvard, it's just you never know when something's gonna happen. And I didn't know if it would lead in anything, but honestly, from the amount of craziness that I heard, it has to be filmed. So if something else happens, then we're gonna have to film it.
Put out that notice saying that you can't film on campus.
But that was during protests.
Like a public institution.
But it was during protests, though.
Yeah, but that was.
You had to get permission at a protest, but that wouldn't be. I think a protest would mean that you have to go through the process of telling the school, like, can I have the speaker? Can I do this? And then and then it's a protest. But I think random people just showing up on campus having discussions with people, I don't think that's a protest.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was so many kids there with phones. There'd be no way for them to enforce it.
It was funny because the first day that happened, there was this girl there who got really mad because one of the things that they've been saying at our campus is no barriers. And this girl was like, oh, no barriers? That's bullshit. We need to get rid of these people. We need to kick them out. And I'm just sitting there thinking, well, that's exactly what we think, but
Wait, what kind of people?
No, she was just saying that those Christians should be kicked off the campus.
Yeah.
We're like, well, maybe we should have a barrier. Maybe we should have lots of barriers and keep certain people out of certain places. But she just didn't come to that same conclusion about what exactly a barrier is.
Yeah, because these people, all they care about is their own self-interest. That's why they get hit on hypocrisy so much. And that's why it's so easy to say, wait a second, you're saying you're anti-gun for people, then that means you're saying you're pro-gun for cops, and you say that cops are racist and they're killing black people. So you want racists that are murdering black people, in your own opinion, you think that they should have all the guns.
But their argument is so stupid. Like, we were just talking about this a few weeks ago when that shit happened. And you were saying, okay, so they say something happens with a gun, it kills people, let's ban guns. But every time there's a Muslim terrorist attack, they don't say let's ban Muslims. But well, we say that, but that's because there's an actual reason. The gun isn't the problem. It's a person using the gun. But the Muslims are the ones that are actually committing these terrorist attacks. Well, that dumbass Muslim at school, he tried to say that. He was like, oh, who commits
$2 from Step by Step. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he was like, who commits the most mass murders in this country? Trying to imply white people, but it's like, no, it's not.
Well, it's all about look, this is a nice place, people control this, I want my people to control this, so I'm gonna have to do and say whatever I have to do to get rid of those people so that my people can take over. Yeah. You know, I mean, that's what it is. Like the minute he said he was a Muslim, I was like, oh, I can't trust you then, because if you really are a practicing Muslim, then that means you believe in taqiyya, which means that anything you're saying is basically lies going. Yeah, it's just basically lies. So that means I can't trust anything you're saying, because you're just saying, like, he can just straight up start lying as long as he feels like, like when he was saying that he's pro gay rights and pro the women and they don't have to wear hijab and all that stuff, it's all lies, because when you look at what they're actually doing, you're like, wait a second, what's a burqa? What's a hijab? What are these things? Are those things just to protect you from the sun, or like, please tell me? And then it was just blatant lies. Like when I called him out on you know, just how old was Aisha, and then he said, oh well, he never said yes or no, even though I asked him, can you please say yes or no? He never did it. He was saying, oh well, that's in their culture and that was way in the past. And I said, and I was like, okay, so you're saying yes, and then you justified it, and they were like, well, you never let me answer. And I'm like, you just answer. And his other buddy was like, wait, hey, you guys stop interrupting, you gotta let me answer. I'm like, you just did answer. You gave me your answer. Let's move on. He is a pedophile. You're worshiping a pedophile. You're calling me an asshole for pointing out that you worship a pedophile, but somehow you, the person who's worshiping a pedophile, is not an asshole or a piece of shit or something like that. I'm an asshole for telling the truth, but you who are worshiping a pedophile, you are a saint in your opinion. You are an angel. You are up in the heavens, and I'm somehow down in the last level of hell somehow. I mean, the craziness. There is no oppression. There is no oppression. You want to? Let's talk about slavery. If we talk about that, I mean, how did the Persian Empire? Like, how many slaves did they have? How many slaves did the Ottoman Empire have? How many slaves do they have today? Like, they have the most slavery, and of today, I mean, most of it is Africans too.
I thought we was kings.
No,
no, slaves.
Well,
what the fuck?
I mean, it's kind of muddy who they were, because weren't the Jews slaves too?
No, they was kings too.
I don't really understand. I'm not an expert in this field, but you know, I know.
Field, you didn't study.
Well, I'm not saying that the blacks were the pharaohs or anything, but I mean, it's kind of murky who they were. Like, they weren't. I don't think they were Europeans. But then, I mean, usually I would just say, well, look at the Egyptians today. Like, they're kind of like in between, I guess you could say. They're not black. If you say they're black. I watched a film. I watched like a video where there was this Egyptian guy, and I think he was like, he had a show, and just the thought of the king theory just pissed him off, and he was just like, anyone that said, like, basically, if anyone tries to steal my history, like, they're gonna get stomped out. This Egyptian guy, from, I think I had to read subtitles and all that too. Someone tries to steal my history and all that. But yeah, I just say, oh well, ancient Egyptians are probably the same people today. Like, they're not Europeans. They're definitely
Had red hair, blue eyes, and kind of like tannish skin.
Well, as we know from like Mark Antony and Cleopatra,
then,
there was a lot of relations between the.
That's true, yeah. So they're a mixture of like Southern Europeans, North Africans, Middle Easterns, and probably Semitic peoples.
Yeah, there's a combination there, but there's obviously like no real African DNA or anything like that. It's like Middle Eastern mixed, you know.
It's probably mostly Middle Eastern. Right?
Well,
Over time, they just evolved.
Well, I mean, there was something the other day that I was asking, like there was a survey asking my race and all that, and it kind of said that if you go with white is characterized by European, North African.
The fuck?
Yeah, it said North African, and it said like some sort of part of Middle East.
So that means you're 2% North African on your ancestry DNA means you're white.
Yeah.
So that means you're
74%.
Yeah, you got more white now.
Yeah.
According to that.
More white.
More white.
Oh, bad, but it was funny. It was funny. I could just like, oh, this guy's trolling them, and then I can troll him, and I don't think there'll ever be someone behind us trolling us. That won't happen, because we're too based on the facts and science and all that. It's impossible.
They make fun of us and think that they would win, but
they tried to, but it doesn't work. Like when I called him out on, like, I'm like, well, look, you did just answer my question, and you just proved what I said, and you justified it. You said, well, yeah, they were pedophiles, but there's cultural reasons for that. So you justified it. But either way, you agreed with what I said.
Okay if it's cultural.
Yeah, and then right when he did that, he just starts cussing and throwing middle fingers, and I'm like, wow, I just won right now, because you don't win by acting like a child.
Well, the thing is, legally in the U.S., I learned this in a law class a few years ago, that legally, if it comes to your religion, you can basically do anything. Like, if you have to sacrifice animals in front of like City Hall as your part of your religion, you can do it.
I don't know about that, because I know the Mormons, didn't they get rid of polygamy because they said it was against the law?
Well, they still do it.
Well, it comes down to white people, you can discriminate against them because you can do anything you want and they don't really do anything. Like, look at what's going on in South Africa. I mean, most people's arguments, the politicians there, their arguments are like, oh, well, if you do that to the white people, it's going to hurt your economy and it's going to hurt the black people. And I'm like, really? That's your argument? Imagine if it was the other way around. They wouldn't care. Like, if you were doing it to blacks, they would be just saying, like, you're racist, you're this, you're that. They're going to fight. They're planning ways to fight back and stuff. But the whites are just, oh, well, it's going to hurt your economy if you kill us. Really? That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
I mean,
our economy,
you guys are gone.
How did our economy function from, like, the formation of this country till 1965? Really? You think that immigrants are what's helping our economy? We're like, oh, who's gonna do our dirty work?
You know what's funny is someone brought up, I think it was Charlie Kirk, and I think it was him, and he brought up why immigration's so great, and then guess who he spotted as one of his examples.
I don't know.
He brought up Elon Musk, who's a South African, but you know,
Isn't he white?
Well, yeah, he's a South African, but let's be honest.
But, like,
I mean, Afrikaners are just Europeans. Like, let's stop it. Like, if you were to tell me Charlize Theron, I'm supposed to call her an African because she grew up in South Africa. I mean, it just seems weird. It really does. Because we know, like, for thousands of years, certain people have lived in certain countries. So for you to try to change things up now, you know, it's just weird. Yeah, but it was just the arguments were bad, and I'm just like, man, I could just eat this guy up. And so I asked the Christian, because you can ask questions. I said, well, can you talk about the persecution of Christians going on in the Middle East? And all of a sudden he gets triggered, starts yelling, and I'm like, okay, look at that.
Oh, yeah. He's like, why would you ask that? Yeah, it was bad. I forgot about that. He got really
mad
triggered.
because he wants to troll, but he doesn't want to get trolled. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I want to shit on you, but I don't want to get shit on because I'm weak. And you look at the guy, he's half my size, soy boy. Put me in a room with that guy. His head will get ripped clean off in like a minute. Clean off. Like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me like that. If we lived back in the Darwinistic world, like how it was for most human history, you'd get stomped out and that'd be the end of you. That'd be it.
Oh, Wild West.
No, not the Wild Wild West, because they had guns.
I know,
I'm talking about you fight with this.
You wanna duel him?
I can.
Get joust.
No, not joust. That's
Both
kind
get
of
on a
gay.
horse
I don't like that.
and
I don't like jousting.
Really?
Yeah, give him a sword. Give him or fight bare hand to hand is my favorite, preferably. If he wants the fence, I'm fine with
that.
that.
Octagon with you.
Yeah, basically. Rip his head clean off. Simple. Like, I mean, for this, it was just like, that's the main thing I hate is people that are just complete hypocrites, and then they project. Like this guy goes and starts kind of threatening that woman, and I'm like, you're threatening her? Like, dude.
That was bad.
Yeah, I was like, dude, if he actually did try to do something, like if he got up in her face, he probably would have gotten like hit from the side, like just boom, right on the chin,
He got
right
up
on
in
the
that
chin.
other guy's face though the other day.
I wasn't there though.
Yeah, I know. He got up in his face.
If I was there, it would have been a whole different story.
Yeah, I got that on film. It was bad.
Yeah. You want to fight? Like, all right, let's deal with me then. You know. Yeah. So it's just the projecting and the hypocrisy. It's very disgusting. So we obviously have more people in here. Hit the like button. I just want to tell you guys we're just on a drive. How is the video? How is the audio?
Also, I kind of wonder. We're on the freeway. Can you guys hear anything? Can you guys hear?
If there's something wrong with the audio or the video, you have to tell us.
Driving. Yeah. I mean, my car doesn't make a lot of noise.
Yeah. So
what
we're
type
just.
of car it is, you can make fun of me later.
Yeah.
But...
So we had to go on a drive today. They said the audio is good enough.
Okay.
Is this? No, I
No,
don't
that's
think
not
that's
making any noise.
But yeah, we're on a drive. We're going somewhere, so I figured I want to stay consistent. So we're doing the live stream.
Down south to fight some illegals. I'm just kidding.
We're gonna do the live stream for a couple hours. It's gonna be a chill stream. There's really no point to it though. We're just here conversing. We're just here talking about stuff. But yeah, we're mainly talking about this experience we had at the school we go to, which is Harvard. And we had some Christians going there. Just to sum it up real quick, we had some Christians going there, and they were doing, "You're going to hell," and then there was a bunch of atheists and people, or even like there were Christians, but I guess they were moderate Christians, and they were like attacking them. So they were getting hit by like Muslims, atheists, moderate Christians. I was just watching. I was watching everything. I just wanted to jump in and try to push the conversation, basically do a JF. I wanted to make sure the conversation was going in a good direction. People weren't lying or acting like retards, kind of thing. So I just tried to jump in and fix those kinds of things, because a lot of them were acting like retards. A lot of them were just like doing these stupid stuff. Like one guy, like the preacher guy, had like a bee on his leg, and they're like, "You got a bee on your leg," and they all started laughing. I'm like, "Are you children? Are you children? I thought we were all adults." Like the guy that made that joke was bald, and I'm like, "Dude, you're bald. Like you're an adult, and you're making jokes. Like you're laughing that he has a bee on his leg. Like this is cringy as hell." I had to jump in at some point. I could have jumped in more.
You can't resist.
It's impossible. It was a mob of liberal bullies. I had to jump in. I'm not like one of those Bible thumpers either, but I had to jump in because I didn't like the childlike behavior. It was dumb, like what they were doing. It was very disgusting too. So I had to jump in.
They were just trying to be degenerate to combat it, but I feel like, and they were making fun of this girl because they had another girl who's a Christian, and they were making fun of her because she was 27 and she was saying she's never said a cuss word and she's a virgin and like all the stuff that Christians are like is virtuous for Christians. And all those kids were making fun of her and talking shit to her.
What's up, Tornado?
Yeah, the second they found out that she never said a cuss word, they just started screaming cuss words.
Yeah, so they were really disgusting. I can see from just that confrontation how the left defeated the right back in the past. Right, say things without any evidence or anything to back it up. They were just saying like, oh well, if you don't live your life this way, you're gonna turn into a lesbian or a homosexual, and then you're gonna go to hell. And they weren't like, nowadays the right has better arguments. They'll say, look, if you don't lead the nuclear family way, if you don't live that way, the statistics, and this is what the data shows. This is what science shows. You have to live your life, otherwise you're gonna go to hell. It's like, whatever. It was absolute. Yeah, and I was talking to people, and I was giving them like my perspective on religion, and there was a lot of people that were very receptive to it. No one was.
Well, we have a god in the chat. Cuffsway.
Oh.
He's in here. Hail Cuffsway.
They're saying it's buffering.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you smell that? Is that this car?
I don't think so.
When that's.
Well, it would say if it was.
Because I could smell like tires burning.
Yeah, I know, but this is a giant hill, so it's like, of course, people's tires are gonna burn.
Alright, I'll keep this off.
It does smell bad though.
Jack Steffen said Emily farted.
No.
The car farted, I think.
I don't think it's me. I think it's probably one of
No, it's
those
not you. I mean, it smells like automation, obviously.
No, well.
Yeah, so I like having healthy debates. I like hearing both sides of things. But when people start acting like children, especially when they're acting like degenerates in the way they were, because I know it's because like the way they're acting, if they heard like one of their loved ones say that if they did that to them, they would say like, oh, you're a whore. Like, that's disgusting. You shouldn't do that. So hypocrisy. Not only that, but it's disgusting. It's like you're being an asshole and a dick. Like, and it's not an argument. When it says you're gonna go to hell or something, and then your argument is, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna dive into it. It's like, okay,
Yeah, because that Muslim guy, he was like, well, I guess I'll just see you guys in hell then, because I'm gonna be there according to this bitch.
Yeah, but I'm like, wait a second, but don't you believe that all the other people that aren't Muslim here are going to hell too? So like, you are saying the same things. So like that whole thing. And when I came after him, he just started spurging because he didn't like it.
And then they were talking about Jesus and about how other religions, like Islam, don't think that Jesus is the Son of God. But then, of course,
it's just over dumb things.
And that guy wouldn't answer when I asked him about Jews. Well, he said that, well, whatever. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah, it was over some dumb stuff, though. It is kind of disheartening,
they
though.
have I Heart Israel on their side.
It is.
That said sinners are going to hell.
Well, that's how it is. And, right-wing people, to all the right-wing Jews and then the right-wing Christians and all of that, I just don't understand. Like, I can see why you would want to say, like, hey, one group shouldn't be persecuted and all that. I can see that. But some people get way too close, and I don't understand it, because if you're not of the same faith, then you believe the other faith are heretics and that they're going to go to hell. So it's kind of weird that they try to play friendly, like, all the Christians, and like even the Judeo-Christian thing, which is weird. I don't understand the Judeo-Christian.
There's no connection. One group, they hate each other. They're separate religions. They each think each other's going to hell.
Yeah, so I don't really understand that, because you believe the other group is heretic. Now, you may be acting like you're friendly with each other and all of that, but you believe that the other group is going to be burning in hell because they're heretics. And, in the past you were killing them. The Muslims are still doing it today. And then when the Muslim guy was trying to say like he was best friends with this one gay guy, I was like, oh man, it's so fucking like cringy right now.
It's like no way.
Such a fucking lie.
Were in Saudi Arabia, you'd be thrown
yeah. I should have jumped in at some point. I didn't see any opportunities, but I should have been like, you know what? Do you think your buddy right here? Do you think he would last in Palestine? Or there is no Palestine anymore, I should say.
In Palestine, it's really small.
Yeah. I should say, do you think he'll last in the Middle East if you were to walk around and he was holding a hand with his partner or whatever? Do you think he would last? Like, what do you think would happen to him in Saudi Arabia? What do you think would happen to him back in like the Ottoman Empire or any of these Muslim places at all times. Do you think at any point, if he was making out with some dude, do you think he would actually survive for 5 minutes? Do you really think that that's what would happen? And then he would show out another bullshit argument, just some more crap. But well, that was back then, or he would try to say, oh, that wouldn't happen here, and I'm like, okay, but it would happen anywhere else, right? Yeah. ISIS was doing it. They're all Muslims, and then when
ISIS isn't real Muslims though.
They are real Muslims.
Yeah,
that's the thing. See, with Christianity, they can say, oh, well, that Christian that killed your friend, that's not a real Christian.
Yeah.
Because according to our faith, we're not saying that.
The difference is whenever they talk about Christians killing people versus Muslims killing people, Muslims kill in the name of Islam. They say
Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar. Yeah, and then they go shoot up a place where they knife attack or take their car and jam it into a bunch of people. But Christians don't go around. If a Christian kills someone, they do it because whatever reason that they have to kill someone. They don't do it and say, "Oh, praise God, I'm going to go kill people."
You don't hear them saying Deus Vult and then blow themselves up.
Yeah,
because
maybe during the Crusades, but not back.
Yeah, but that was in defense of their people.
Yeah, that's true. They were fighting for their people.
Yeah, but let's talk about, if you were to talk about Islam, how many times have they tried to conquer the world? Like, what's the Persian Empire? What's the Ottoman Empire? What's going on today? It's always it's always a form of conquest, taking everyone out and enslaving them.
Putting Muslim refugees into European countries is trying to take them over from within, trying to destroy their country. They want to establish a caliphate.
Well, they understand that they cannot defeat the West in battle. They've even had like all the numbers, all the advantages you could have. The Persian Empire, they had millions and millions they had way more soldiers. They same thing with the Ottomans. They had way more people. They always have all the advantages. They go up against the West, and even when the West is outnumbered, they always find a way to destroy them each and every time. And today, obviously, we have nuclear weapons. We would completely annihilate them. Now we have the advantage. So how is a group that, even though they've had the advantage, they always lose? What do they do when they don't have the advantage and they want to try to win? There's no way. So the only thing that they're doing is they're creating this type of genetic warfare that the West, and I don't even think the world has ever seen before. Because this group is basically, they're trying to infiltrate, and the way they do it is they call you racist. That's what they do. They say, oh, let us in, otherwise you're racist. And then they get in because the people controlling the West nowadays are all feeling-based people. They have no internal defense to stop that. When a group calls you racist, then you have no way of stopping that, and other than standing your ground. But most people today, they've been programmed to, when someone calls you racist, you just give them whatever they want.
What is that?
So then they come in. I don't know what that is, but they come in, and then from there, all they have to do, and this is all that's all okay with their faith, is you can have multiple wives. And you can have as many kids as possible.
And then take advantage of the system.
Yeah, and so they're taking you to war completely. They're taking your money. It's genetic warfare, really. And people in the West are talking about it. Obviously, there's conversations to be had, but no one's come up with any solutions or anything. Like, even the classical liberals understand it's a problem. They understand that, hey, at some point they're going to outnumber you, and then they're going to vote for their own self-interest, and then they're going to get rid of you, just like what's going on in South Africa, right? You understand that, right? And they understand it, but they have no solutions for it, because any solutions well, first of all, just the conversation alone would be considered racist to them.
I'm sick of all these solutions that don't work.
And then pass,
we need a final solution.
Soft Fed posted. And so and then past that, so if you can get past the conversation just being labeled racist, then it's like, oh, well, what do you do? I mean, white people and even Asians, any group that is high IQ'd, that at some point has a high quality of life, their birth rates go down. They go down, not up. Like when you have terrible lives, the birth rate goes up. You go in Africa, they have terrible lives there. Birth rate's really high. Because otherwise they would just be exterminated.
Well, so because they know if you have 10 kids, probably 4 of them are going to die. And so then you have 6 kids, that's fine. Maybe 2 more will get killed, and then you have
Well, not only that, but you know that you might not last long. So you turn into a hedonist because it's all about, I want to get some before I could die tomorrow. So I want to, it's kind of like in war where they have these.
To like continue the growth of their population, just like animals could.
Yeah, it's like in war that. I wonder if they hear that. But in war, like in Japan, they had they would kidnap women and they would put them in these. What are they called? I think they called them comfort women. And so all the soldiers would do whatever they want to these girls who were like, 14 on up. And it was kind of it's kind of a sucky thing. Obviously, women are getting raped, but at the same time, these men they don't really have a whole lot to live for. So maybe some of these guys were like, well, at least I'll be comforted by this woman. At least I'll be comforted by this woman before I get killed, before I get shot in the head or stabbed in the heart. Yeah, so it's a tough thing, but that's where that is. But I mean, for any sort of solution, you have to do something would be considered mean to the other groups. Did I miss a super chat? I think I missed a super chat. Let me see if I can hit it. Okay. All right, here we go. I did miss one. Dr. Strangelove, $5. Thank you, sir. Just and Muslims ran the slave trade. They killed 200 plus million, I'm assuming 200 million bullocks. I think it's just J-U-U-S. Just pretend to be Europeans, accuse of us of their crimes to keep us on the defensive.
That's true.
That's interesting. Yeah, I need
Just group.
Yeah, whoever these just people are, I think
Maybe we should start calling them.
well, whoever the just are, someone needs to cite me some sources here.
Someone needs to deal with this drug problem.
Yeah, but Sergen was talking about more violence. Oh no, but then I'm pretty sure at some point when he was talking to like Mr. Medicare, he was saying how like he's a pussy for not standing up for what he believes in. Like he should have had a larger role in Gamergate. And Sargon's like, that's why the liberalists were doing something. We're fighting for our family and our children and all these things, and we're doing things IRL now, and we have a movement. And I'm pretty sure if you listen to that, he actually says that if it comes down to it, he'll be in the helicopters. So he was insinuating that he would be in the helicopters shooting, Arabs is basically what he was saying. But then when it comes to like the alt-right people, he'll say, oh, my violence. Oh, but how are you going to make the ethno state? It's like, well, how are you going to get rid of all the migrants that you were just talking about? And there's a live stream where you said that you'd be in the helicopters. What are you going to be doing in the helicopter? You're going to be throwing milk at them? Like, I'm sure you're going to be raining down something at them, right? So stop with this violence stuff. I have a problem when I hear like stupid arguments from people when it's hypocritical like that. And not only that, but like if you go by the violence argument, does that mean the founding fathers were assholes for fighting against the British in 1776? Were they assholes? Oh, we might have to shoot somebody, so we might as well just get enslaved. Like same thing with the Greeks. Should they? Oh, we might have to stab a Persian, so you know what? I think we should just get enslaved instead. Yeah, we might have to stab somebody.
Those people are gonna stab you.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? If they're trying to destroy our countries, we should fight back and destroy them. It's equal. Either we do it or they do it. And already they're starting to do it to us, so it's not fair.
Dinosaur time. Is there
dinosaur shit going in the comments?
What is the dinosaur stuff?
No, I don't want to talk about it. Star Traveler can say some shit if he wants,
wait.
but I'm not.
I mean, I like my dinosaur chicken nuggets, but that's all I know about dinosaurs.
We domesticated them.
Remember that kid? That Muslim actually said that dinosaurs were around 200 million years ago. I was like, dude, you're fucking idiot. That was 60 million years ago. Stupid.
You really were living amongst the dinosaurs.
What, 60 million years ago? We only came around like the last like few million.
Yeah.
We was Torok.
But like, what?
They said we was Torok. I remember playing that game for Nintendo 64. Hey guys, does anyone know Cronus? Does anyone know Cronus? Or Kronos?
Isn't that YouTube guy?
Yeah, he's that guy that cuts up live streams. I wonder if he'd be interested in cutting up our stuff. Not a lot of content out there. I mean, who's he cut up? He cuts up Worski, and then he was cutting up Bakes, and then he was cutting up.
Well, now he can't cut up Bakes because Bakes has no channel.
Yeah.
No.
It's funny how he's the one that gets stepped on the hardest.
Yeah, he keeps
It's
getting
funny.
like
It's
fucked
really
up,
funny.
even though he's not even as bad as some other people. Like,
Yeah, it's just funny. He's always the first one kicked in the nuts, for sure. Satan. Wait. Satan. Are we? Oh, I think we were talking about the dinosaurs now. Are we? Oh,
yeah, that Christian girl, remember she said that the dinosaurs were all killed in the flood, but then she said that like.
Look, all you have.
It was so weird. She basically insinuated that the flood story came before the creation story, which doesn't make sense. Like,
First of all, look,
you know,
all you have to say is a Christian, and they can't have they won't have anything against us if you just say, look, I'm not counter signaling evolution, but God created evolution. So there you go.
yeah.
But and you're gonna get hit a little bit. Oh, Victor Rossi,
what's
$5.
up, Victor?
Thank you, my dude. You guys are looking like a couple of real chads. I don't like. You know what's funny is like we're not even trying to be anything. Like we've been like this for a while now, and then people consider us like Chad and all that. And then I've noticed that some other people try to consider themselves Chad, and they're not Chad at all. Like they're like, oh, wait.
It was cuss word, right? What was that? What did he say?
He said a certain somebody is cursed by cussway. not us.
Not us.
Well, look, we're not the ones saying like, oh, like you should be Chad and you should be traditionalist and all of this. Like some people like Lauren Southern, oh, you should do it this way. The data says this, and then you find out that she's not practicing what she preaches.
She's like, I never said I was trad. I never said I would do it.
Yeah, it's like, look,
should.
This is the way I combat that. That's like me.
That's what I was telling.
I didn't say that. That's like me creating a vegan channel, talking about why you should be a vegan, and then one day you find one of my fans finds me, and I'm in a McDonald's eating food, and they're like, "What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? You're eating a cheeseburger." And I said, "Oh, well, I never said I was a vegan. I'm just saying why you should be a vegan." Like, you know, it's. I mean, you have a way out, but is it crappy? Yeah, and that's why she got hit hard, and that's why her only defense was saying, "Oh well, you know, I didn't lose that many fans. You guys said I lost all my real fans, but and then she looked at her stats, and yeah,
she tried to counter signal and be like, he's not a Muslim, he's half black, half Irish, and he voted for Trump." So it's like, oh, I'm based half black guy.
Well, look. If she didn't want to get hit, she should have been super clear what she was saying. She should have said, "Hey guys, before this video starts, just so you know, I'm not trad. I'm not trying to be traditionalist. That's just me. But here's what the data says," and then goes into the video. If that happened, there never would have been any outrage. There never would have been anything because she would have said that, look, that's not for me, and we would have said, all right, I guess we get it, you know. But she never did that. So she was kind of like pretending to be, it's kind of like how she was pretending to be like an American white nationalist because she never disavowed or anything like that unless she actually had to. It's kind of like with the trad thing.
But then she said that she didn't give a shit if America turned.
Well, what I'm saying is she tries to pretend like she's cool with these groups, and then when these groups ask her like, wait, are you this? And then she's like, oh no, I'm not. And then she gets like, oh, I'm not actually trad, I'm not. And then she'll go, oh, I'm not actually white nationalist. I just want Europe to be Europe and not the Middle East. And so, you know, but she could have easily gotten away from all the outrage by just saying what she was to begin with, instead of trying to be cool with everyone and then you know, and then there's the outrage and all that. Yeah, I've been doing physical therapy all day. I'm tired. I'm sore. Oh, I just flexed once and it was like it hurt. Yeah, we're 45 minutes in, so we're gonna do a 2-hour stream today. We want to do exactly 2 hours?
Sure.
Exactly on the dot, 2-hour stream. We're gonna stop for some food soon. We're gonna bring you guys with us. Join the Discord. We have a Discord now. If anyone wants to join, you can talk to us. We're all in there.
Spam as many memes as you want. We don't care.
Whoa, Victor Rossi, $5 again. Thank you, sir. E-celebs never practice what they preach. E-celebs are scum. Yeah.
That's right. Victor's speaking the truth.
Let me see. There's a quote that I think sums that up. What is it? It's like, trad for you, but not trad for thee.
Trad for me, but not for thee.
Yeah, there you go. That's better. That's what it is.
No, trad for thee.
They're both
not
good.
For me. Shit, I think I fucked that word up.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what it is. Because when people get power, when they get fame, when they got people worshiping them, like Lauren Southern, when they have orbiters, things start to change. You know, all of a sudden they're like, wait a second.
Don't orbit thoughts.
Yeah. Talking to you, Carl.
I think he's probably not in here. He's asleep. It's okay. We give Carl too much shit. I feel bad sometimes.
Well, you know what? There's a certain strategy you have to take with everyone, and with him, he needs hard truth. I think that's the best way to wake him up. But we've tried that, and he doesn't wake up. So at this point, it's kind of say whatever you want at this point. Because I've tried I went full power, but you're degenerate.
No, I'm not. It looks bad.
Look, so we had 18 people in here and 18 likes. That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
Good. That's a
High
good
quality
ratio.
people. I don't care about having like thousands or whatever. That's nice. I've had that. I've done Red Elephants. I've had 100,000 views. I've had that. But it's nice
On
to have.
Facebook.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm used to it. Like, it's not like I'm just some nobody that only gets like 10 people every stream or something like that. I'm used to hundreds of thousands of people watching. But it's nice to have a small group of high quality people.
It's a cozy stream.
It's a cozy stream. I don't need
I like
this.
seeing what Cuffs Wife
I don't need fans. I don't need any of that kind of stuff.
Shout out to Cuffs Wife.
Quality over quantity. Yep, that's what I'm for. I have a small group of good friends that back me up. If it increases, I'm totally for that. If it doesn't, I know who my true people are. I have my administration, so to speak.
True friends don't stab you in the back. Traitors get the bullet first.
You got to keep the numbers low, because if you have a huge following, like if you have an open borders Discord, for instance, you're gonna get statistically, you're gonna get some scumbags in there. It's gonna cause problems, So it's better to always have a smaller type of area, whether that's a country, a Discord, or anything. It's always better that way. That's why when people bring up the Nordic countries, oh, look how great they are. Yeah, well, there's not that many people there.
Yeah.
Victor Rossi, $2 again. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not.
What do you say?
He says he went to his go-to right there. I don't want to give that person any spotlight. They're like a nobody now. There's no point. He's been slapped around so many times, and in IRL too.
And got destroyed by Nick Fuentes.
In debates, in IRL, at private parties, in actual fights. At some point you're like, you know what? He's already dead. At some point you have to say that. Like.
Such a cloudy.
Are you also doing gaming streams from Jack? It's a tough one because I like creating content, but at the end of the day, I've been so busy. I haven't had a chance. The last time I played a video game was when I was post-surgery on my knee, and I had like 2 weeks off, and so it was literally either stare at the wall or play a video game. So
I'm so lazy. You were supposed to get up after 2 days, and you didn't get up for like 2 weeks.
I was babying my leg because I didn't want to hurt it, and maybe it's taken me longer to get my leg better because I babied it, but I really don't want to get hurt again. And It was that kind of thing. But I haven't had time because I've been going to Harvard constantly, getting all A's, of course, and
You have like a 4.5.
I think I have like a 5.0 or something like that. Something like that. Maybe a 10.0. I'm doing a lot of stuff. You get extra points. Everyone knows that. I haven't had time for it. If you guys want it, if you guys wanted me to, I'd do it. But for the most part, I think it's kind of, I don't know. I think it's kind of gay. I think it's kind of gay. I've done it and I thought about it. I'm like, I think what I'm doing is kind of gay. And
I kind of like it was kind of fun sometimes to watch you and other people on Twitch like video game streams because like we were all in the chat and it was fun. It's always fun in the chat.
yeah, I'm here to hang out. I want to hang out with my people. That's why I'm doing this.
That's why if you guys like the live chat on here, then join the Discord because the Discord is basically just like a live YouTube chat all the time.
Yeah, and not only that, but there's some crazy ass like fights that break out. Especially if you guys want to join the Red Elephants one too. There's some like, oh my god, it gets like over like stupid shit. Like it's so stupid that it's kind of interesting. So I don't know if you guys want to jump in. Like I keep myself entertained. I don't have. I like to keep my circle small IRL, but I like the Discords as big as possible because then it creates all this like crazy chaotic drama that you don't get anywhere else. So it's a nice scenery.
Yeah, if only it wasn't so cloudy today.
There's nothing but clouds and just dinosaurs everywhere. I guess they didn't get wiped out by the tsunami. You
I have a pet dinosaur, you know.
Yeah, we all got
It's
a pet
really
dinosaur.
cute.
I almost stepped on a dinosaur yesterday. I felt really
I
bad
found a
about that.
dinosaur egg and I thought like maybe I should hatch it in an incubator or something.
You know, I hear dinosaur protein is like the #1 protein. If you guys want to get into it, I might be selling some supplements because I need to shill. I need to make some money. That's what you do with your fans. Yeah, you know, dinosaur protein. Actually, I think I saw it on InfoWars, so I think they beat me to it.
Yeah.
Dinosaur protein, guys. That is where it's at. That is the future. So get on it, guys.
It's always at the top of those supplements.
If you drink the dinosaur protein, you get stacked.
Dinosaur force.
It takes all of the it takes all the atrazine right out of your system. Takes it right out. Like honestly, like you'll see it come right out of your pores. And you go and it just comes right out. You can just grab it and you can just
Shut up.
you just like pull it right out. You just pull it right out. And then if you want, it's actually nutritious, but only externally, not internally. So then you can just start like munching on it. It's kind of like a gigantic carrot. So you take a bite, you go, and it goes. You can hear it snap, and it's got like this juice in there too. It's kind of like a date on the inside. So when you take a bite out of it, you get like that juice, and it's really nutritious. It has the same compounds as bone broth, I've heard. So it's
bone broth is full of lead.
Bone broth
is full of lead.
Increases your IQ. Due to research, dinosaur researchers, if you look into the data, the problem is the data gets censored all the time.
Isn't even real. It's just dinosaur bones. Just random dinosaur bones.
I mean, that's how we're running this car is based off dinosaurs, right? Like literally, what is this? Like when you talk about oil, we're talking about dinosaur power.
Dinosaur power. Yeah.
Dinosaur power.
Dino force.
Dino power. Look, guys, if you're not pro-dinosaur, you're anti-dinosaur, okay? Don't be
anti-science.
Anti-science. Don't be a dinosaur bigot because we've had to deal with your kind and we're getting really sick of it.
We're oppressed.
We're oppressed. We get shouted down. We get discriminated against all you anti-dinosaur bigots, and we're tired of it, okay?
All these dinosaur deniers out here. So many. I don't know about the 6 million dinosaurs that got killed by the flood.
6 million, maybe even 600 million if you look at some other stats according to some other dinosaur experts. Who all got wiped out? You know? Tell me, what is a lizard and what is a crocodile? They're essentially dinosaurs, okay?
We live amongst them. We domesticated them.
We took their land. We took their land, guys. They were here first. And we took their land, okay?
You're getting choked up about it. You're like, this is hard to deal with.
This is their land, guys.
We need to give it back.
We need to give it
We
back.
need to give it back. Reparations for the dinosaurs.
I'm getting choked up. I can't even talk anymore. Whew, dinos didn't do nothing.
They did do nothing.
Oh, damn, where are we?
At a rest area, it said Vista Point or something. I don't know.
This has turned so autistic now if you read the comments.
We was dinos.
Guys, we came from reptiles, okay? We're actually all reptilians. We evolved from reptiles, but we still have the reptilian cold-blooded nature within us.
You want a sandwich?
Oh, we're just gonna eat here? Okay.
No, we can get out
No,
and
no,
walk
no.
around.
There's nothing here, is there?
Well, we can walk around. I'm
Oh,
sitting.
$2 from Victor. Asteroid did nothing wrong. See, you guys, he's part of the problem, okay? He's part of the problem. See, the asteroid was literally in a bigot incarnate.
bigot.
And in like that's its true form.
We all know bigots
Its
are
true
bad.
form. And it wiped out the true people and the chosen ones. It wiped out the
dinosaurs.
chosen people
God's
were the
chosen
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
That's why they were here first. And that's why they were at the top of the food chain. So you guys really have to get educated,
Get
okay?
woke on the
Get
dinosaur
educated.
question.
I'm sick of dealing with
Bigots.
uneducated people constantly. Okay?
Don't tempt me.
I feel like if I eat this, it's gonna be really bad for you.
Why? Just eat it. It's okay. The smell? It's not gonna bother me. I know it's cheese. I'm not gonna give you shit. Eat it.
Cheese.
Hey, let's walk around and like eat sandwiches and stuff.
Well, why don't we just put the windows down?
You're so fucking lazy. Get out. Walk around. You've been in the car.
Alright. Damn.
I'm a white Sharia, you. They like
All of a
seeing-
sudden your
they
inner
like seeing
T-Rex
me.
came out, huh? Inner T-Rex?
Yeah.
Jeez.
We all have a little bit of dinosaur.
Alright, I guess we'll get out. Watch, the minute we get out, like the viewers are gonna skyrocket. They're gonna be IRL!
Yeah.
IRL! There's a chance David might start a fight, guys. Start sharing it. Oh. Yeah. You're the one that want to go outside, so deal with the repercussions of that. Don't be complaining to me. What do you mean walk? Let's just choose a table.
What? That's just sitting in a different spot. Let's like walk a little bit. Walk and talk.
This is where we're at, guys. What do you mean walk and talk? I'm holding all this.
I know.
You want to walk over there then?
Sure.
That guy's smoking. That shit's degenerate.
What?
That guy's smoking a cig. That shit's degenerate.
Okay, then let's go away from him.
Wait, where do you want to go? You want to go down there?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go
sure,
down there.
Sure.
All right.
Just to walk.
Well, I'm holding all this.
Okay, do you want me to hold your cheese puffs?
Yeah.
You want
All
a
right.
sandwich?
Well, not while I'm walking.
Okay, fine.
Damn. All right.
Shoot.
Here we go. Oh, the wind's
Ew.
blowing this way.
Fucking
It's blowing
smells
this
like
way.
cigarettes.
Now keep
Can't
that
even read the
personal
chat.
shit.
What?
I don't know what Dr. Strangelove was trying to get to. Why is everyone here like a fucking smoke? Oh man. Alright. At the bottom? Okay, I have the bottom on. So I could just like literally set it and we could just eat. I don't have to hold it.
Yeah.
The boobs by the beach.
What?
You know how many people would like do that all the time if that was like allowed on live stream?
What?
If you can just go to like a naked beach and film it.
We could go to a naked beach.
Yeah, but you can't
When
film
we
this.
get
My
to our
point.
destination. Oh yeah, probably not.
No, there was a movie. I think it was called Euro Trip, and they did that. They're like, let's go to Europe, and then they're like, oh,
Should
let's
we
go
go
to the
back
naked
that way?
beach, and then the guys get on.
Over there.
Yeah, and then they're like, this whole place smells like cigarettes. God, I fucking hate that smell. I would ride a T-Rex, guys. That's the ultimate. They're saying Jesus rode a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Sounds like we got some
Probably
pretty
did.
woke people in here.
Yeah. You guys in the chat are pretty woke.
Pretty woke on the DQ, the dinosaur question.
You know, you can't even see the ocean because it's like, it just looks like gray.
All right, we go right here, or do you want to go further? You want to go like all the way down there and like
No, it's
let's.
fine. I'm
You
just saying
want to
you
go
should
like
fucking
dive
walk.
into the ravine or something?
Yeah.
Because
Fuck.
we're adventure. Here, I'll put it over here. Get Emily. She's like, let's go for a hike for like half an hour. Come on.
I never said that.
I'm just busting your balls.
Fucking trying to talk shit to me.
Of course. All right, let me station this so we can eat something because I haven't eaten anything all day. All right, I think right there is good. Okay, or maybe not. No, that's not good. Okay. Was this as far as it goes?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I think it goes higher than that. Can this go?
It's fine. Yeah. Why not? You all sit next to you.
Oh, okay. All right, we're sitting down finally. All right, guys, what do you want to talk about in here? There's no bad stuff in here. It's completely filtered. It is kind of raining, so I have to make sure no wire gets in there.
We need to break out the delousing powder.
What does that mean?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll never grow up. I'm like Peter Pan. Hey, Stalin's in here.
What's up, Sonnen?
And frogs have always been gay, though, guys. Amphibians has always been gay.
I think like frogs are probably just dinosaurs. They kind of look like it. They're like slimy dinosaurs that live in water.
Straight up. Wokeness over 9,000 right now.
That's right.
Salamanders are the Chadphibians, to be honest. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They'll just chop their tail off and they'll be like, I don't give a shit, it's gonna come right back.
Regenerate that shit.
They'll cut it right off and they'll use it as a weapon. They'll be like, I'll choke you my fucking tail,
you gonna
dude.
do? Fuck you gonna do?
What you gonna do? I'll choke you my motherfucking tail. Shit.
Nope. Kind of cold.
Oh my god.
I don't.
Remember when I said maybe we should just stay in the car and pull it down?
You know what? I wanted to walk because I've been sitting and driving. So shut up.
Can't cut it. Even though I wanted to come out here. Shit, I wanted to jump in the ravine.
I never said I wanted to jump in the ravine. Retard. I don't even think that's a ravine. I think that's a cliff. I think you could, like, if you jumped off, you'd probably die. That's why there's a fence right there. You can't go to it.
Oh, you want? Okay. They're saying we should mod Sonnen.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
You almost put him in timeout.
No.
Oh, I love iguanas. Iguanas are chads.
All right, there we go.
If you go to
The
Florida,
power.
you have
or
the power.
Like this. You're powered now. It's like
Iguanas?
it's like Nightum.
Yeah. Iguanas are chad. They're cool. If you go to Florida, they're just everywhere, just chilling by the side of the road, chilling up in trees. Strange love chimp out. Cuffsway blessed be.
Oh man. I haven't eaten all day, so like my insulin must have went like boom.
Fuck. Those look so good. I want to eat one. I also don't though.
I know somebody that's about this size.
Get some cheese puff ASMR going.
Oh shit, should we?
No.
Oh no?
Yeah, sure if you want.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god.
Wonder if that was good or not.
He has a bunker.
Oh, you mean back there?
There's some bunkers probably that way. The military base is like
yeah.
right there. Did I just dox where
So
we
this
are?
is so disgusting.
Cheese puff nationalism.
Hell yeah. Got milk in there, guys. Isn't it funny that if we're talking about like how usually they say, you know, you're not white unless you can drink milk, but then like she's whiter than I am, and yet I can eat cheese and not have a problem, but then she's like almost dead if she eats cheese.
I'll eat it.
And she's still eat it, but
I'll
then
eat
I'll
it.
cry about it for like 3 hours right after, and you have to deal with all
I
that.
won't.
You have to deal with that. You want some? Go ahead. You better put that window down though. I'm not smelling it.
No, nothing bad's gonna happen.
Oh, fuck. I'll leave for a
They
squirrel.
said, can you hear the bass blowing shit up over there? There is some weird noise coming from over there, but I don't know.
Do bunkers blow shit up all the time?
No, they don't. It's just, well, there's like that giant military base right there. But, you know, whenever we drive past there, it's like there's nothing going on.
It's so good. Peanut butter sandwich made by you?
No, my mom made that.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't have to do shit, so. I got a
My
Fuente.
mom makes good peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Kind of hard to fuck it up.
You can fuck up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
What?
You usually like it toasted, but then you don't like it if it's toasted too much. You don't like it if the toast turns black. So they're actually blowing stuff up over there?
I don't know.
I don't think they are. There's like some industrial stuff over there. Like I was making fun of these towers that are like,
Real deep sounding.
yeah. Can you guys hear that? It's like it just, well, the freeway's right there too. It just sounds like Pendleton Marines are always blowing shit up. I don't know. I don't know if they are. Oh shit, people joining
Someone
the
just
Discord.
joined.
What's
Welcome.
up?
Welcome. Sounds like a bunch of lawnmowers. Really? All I hear is like, is that water or is that the
I
is
think
that the cars? Sounds like water.
I don't know. I think it sounds like the cars, or it's like freeway noise.
There's a chance we might get Moses'd.
The flood is gonna happen again and wash away all the dinosaurs.
Shit.
It's like really fucking sad. All the dinosaurs got killed because they couldn't.
Saved it twice. Threw it up, bounced, and I threw it up and bounced off my front tooth. It's a save right there. Got saved to milk. Animal got like raped for this cheese. So.
Hey, I don't know.
Means
It's
I got
Trader
you.
Joe's, so maybe it's better.
Maybe it did. Well, I don't want to get into that.
I started that argument.
Hey, if you want to talk more, because I'm like actually hungry, so.
I know you're eating. We can go back soon and start driving again. But I am pretty cool. And it's kind of raining. It's starting to rain.
I could actually rewind.
What?
I could like hold you to like.
To what?
I was like, oh, let's just walk out a little bit right here. And you're like, nah, let's go like
I
all
wanted
the way
to
down there.
walk.
Let's walk through some
God.
cigarette smoke and shit.
I didn't know there was gonna be cigarette smoke. It's not my fault.
I mean, compared to what they're saying, there's a chance we might get blown up.
We're not gonna get blown up. We get. I mean, how big is that base? It's like really big. We get blown up while we're driving.
Where you guys heading? We're going to Wakanda, guys. Wakanda.
We're
It's gonna take us
traveling
another hour
away
to get
from
there.
One liberal hell to another.
Look, we have a Prius, and Priuses, if you hit a certain button on the car that not many people know about, it goes at light speed.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's how we're like making the shift so quick from one place to another.
We're stopping in Alabaska on the way to Wakanda.
I mean, how do you guys think I got to Portland and Berkeley? We just hit the button.
Did you just see that? What came down?
What? Oh shit!
You're a fucking fed piece of shit.
Some drama going on?
If you guys aren't in the Red Elephants Discord, you should join and see some fights breaking out.
We can have arguments, but when you get personal like that,
Yeah.
you know, don't cry when someone's like threatening to kill you. That's all I gotta say about that. I try to stay out of that kind of stuff.
Don't get into people's drama.
Well, if you punch right hard, people are gonna punch right back because no one's a cuck here. Like all the people here, the people in the Discord, there's no cucks there. So if you punch someone, they're gonna throw a punch back. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna actually like talk about the details. No, or
I
should
mean,
we?
there's, like...
Saved them.
Got it.
But they bounced off. Should I drop them?
Yeah, probably. Some squirrels can eat it.
Yeah, something like that. Oh damn.
Well, yeah. The thing about Discord that's cool is like there's a level of anonymity, or at least like you're behind a keyboard so you can fight people all you want. Strange Love crying in his underground bunker now since Sonic got modded. Damn. Just don't abuse your power and put him in timeout unless he deserves it. But we trust you guys.
Don't be a Nero or a Caligula.
Yeah. But I was surprised that my history teacher said that certain people wrote a lot of the history about Caligula, and Caligula didn't like those chosen certain people. And so he was basically implying that all the history is skewed because those people had an agenda to make people hate Caligula.
And that guy was a shit-lib, right? Saying
yeah,
that?
He's a shit-lib. He's
There
a
you go.
total shit-lib. Talking shit about Trump like every class. But he didn't call him out. He didn't name him. But he insinuated it.
Yeah.
We should head back. Your batteries. Running low.
Can you grab it? No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I stepped on your fucking cheese puff. Okay. How do you fix this thing?
Pull these.
Oh. Okay. Michelle just said, "You guys ever see the 70s film Caligula? I watched it and had no idea it was a porn. I was 15.
I'm the emperor
That's
now.
so sad. Okay, what was the level that it was at? Like this? Probably.
Just hold it, don't mind.
Okay, shit. Fucking yell at me and shit. Then you fixed this thing too, right? I don't know how to work your fucking selfie stick.
So low IQ when
It's
it comes to
kinda
selfie
cool.
sticks.
Yeah, whatever.
Trying to eat cheese puffs to detoxify my system.
That to detoxify your system.
Yeah.
More people smoking cigarettes over there. We're at a rest stop. It said Vista Point. I don't know. I've been here before, but I don't even know where we are. Did you see that? No, they probably didn't see that. What did you just do?
Oh, it's good.
Well, at least, ooh, that's kind of a cool oh my god, it flew off with your cheese puff. Oh my god, they're all flying away with the cheese. Okay.
Right?
Oh, Skinny said on his way.
Did you guys see that fucking bird steal my shit?
They're all trying. Oh my god, these birds are weird. They're like,
Can I feed them?
sure if you want. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Fuck.
These things are fucking dangerous, man. I feel like I'm gonna get clipped. They're literally taking a whole.
Oh my god. Oh,
Damn! Look at.
like a bunch of migrants.
Yeah, I'm throwing them European girls.
Hey, that's fucked up. Look at all this cheese puff you have all over your jacket. Oh my god.
Fucking dinosaurs right here. Birds actually come from dinosaurs.
Okay, let's go. This is scary. Do you actually know where we are, Skinny or Nice Guy? Because I didn't really say much about where we are. Nice Guy said let's all meet up. I know we do want to hang out with you guys at some point since you guys are so close. Oh, super chat.
Damn, I dropped one. Boom, gone.
Victor Rossi said seagulls, rats with wings. That's pretty fucking true. Look how like gross this is. Like all over your jacket. Like
What?
you have cheese puff crap all over
I'm waiting
your jacket.
for them to like clean it off.
Ew, and then look at like your mouth like covered in cheese puff. Like, oh, smell. Seagulls are the dindu of birds.
This is like being surprised that you eat peanut butter and you're like, why am I just constantly looking? Why do I need milk right now?
I need milk.
Let me see. I want to see if they're like actually. Oh, they are following us. Oh, you see, you hesitated. I'm almost done, anyways.
You're gonna make that one bird fat as fuck. Yeah, it's almost like gypsy birds. Taking what they can get. He's just... No, they're gonna come really close to us now. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! All like flying at us. That was scary.
Shit, they're following us. Look at this.
I know. That's really scary.
Here, put it up more.
Okay, I'm getting in the car.
They're like way like right above us. I don't know why I can't really get it. Ah, dang it. Oh. Oh. Holy man.
Ew, your fucking hand. You're like a little kid.
How it happens to everybody? How would I avoid that?
I don't know. Pizzagate is real says, sup niggas. Nibbas. Shit. I'm in Kentucky. That's cool. Wait, why are you in Kentucky? That's so random. Shit. How do you fix your selfie stick? Like, how do you... Oh, there we go. He's on a top secret mission. I don't have anything for you to like... Well, actually we have napkins, so... And hand sanitizer if you want.
It's okay, it's like pushing
Unless you want to... Do you want to take those napkins out to the trash can? Secret fashion meeting to overthrow the deep state and gang rape Hill Dog fam. Yeah, so... We're gonna start driving soon. The rest of the way to nowhere. Are you good?
I'm almost there.
Here is your selfie stick.
Oh wait, just hold it. I'm almost done. I'm gonna take off my jacket at this point.
Because it's covered in cheese.
It's covered in European sauce, okay?
Okay. God.
Okay. Alright.
Fucking hit me in the face.
Testing your reflexes. Okay, I'm good. That was kind of scary though, because those birds were hungry.
They're probably just like used to getting fed, so then they just chill for cheese puffs.
Yeah. Okay, you didn't do this right. Okay, there we go. Fixed in 2 seconds.
Sorry. Uh-oh. I don't know how to use that shit.
Boom, we just got copyrighted.
For like literally 1 second. I don't think it's...
You never know with these people.
I know, they're shit.
Alright, let me pull this off. Alright, I'm full attention, guys. What's up? I have to like I had all over my hands, cleaned my hands and my jacket. Now I got it in my teeth. I'm not gonna eat those again because that was a nightmare.
Why?
And birds are attacking us because the cheese puffs are that addicting.
They're addicting.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of true. Here, use this as a trash can.
I mean, when people talk about the opiate crisis, like opiate is just another word for cheese puffs. Like that's the main problem. That's really hitting people.
What the fuck? He said vets are all suspect to be feds. Do not save that live stream chat log with my personal information in, or I will flag the stream. What do you mean personal information, though?
Mm-hmm.
Don't flag
Okay.
the stream, guys.
Someone threatened to
We'll
flag
just-
it?
Yeah, we'll just like take it down.
Don't be gay.
Or we'll just like, I don't know. Can you even save chat? I don't know if you can save it or not anymore.
I didn't hit the thing that says that you can save it, I don't think.
Is it doing it automatically? Because I feel like on one hand,
Maybe,
it's
it
kind of
might
a
be.
good.
I don't
It's
know.
kind of nice to be able to see the chat again.
Well, this
but
is
at
my
the same
first stream
time,
doing
it's
it,
like
so I
we
don't know.
We do not want to save the chat sometimes.
Yeah, they're starting to save the chats now. It's like a new thing, which sucks because we've had so many moments where like the chat was just like blazing,
yeah,
was like hilarious, and it's all gone.
Yeah, that is gonna suck.
Not anymore though. Whatever moments that happen in the chat will stay in the chat. All right, so we're back on the road to Wakanda. Wouldn't it be nice if that?
Yeah, you can just change the title if you want.
Oh. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I can do it on another phone, but I can't do it on this.
Oh, remember like other people used to do it all the time.
When I came on, I said chat would be saved. Huh.
Who put anyone's personal information out though? No one even knows anyone's real name in here. No one's saying shit.
Well, I think most live streamers, what they do is when they're done live streaming, they like you don't really see them ever keep the whole live stream out. They usually edit all of it. Like Ice Poseidon and all the big people, that's what they do. On Twitch, like it doesn't even save them really. So, like some people try to call us fake news because we edit the videos, but like
I mean, who cares?
I'm
It's live streams just for
well
fun
basically
anyway.
well basically like when I go to a political rally, look, I'm just a live streamer and I just happen to go to a political rally. Like I don't consider myself a journalist. I don't write articles. I don't do any of that. I'm just a live streamer and I show up to things. So when people say, "Oh, you're fake news because you didn't leave the whole thing out there," I'm like, well, it was real news because I can't edit it. It's a live stream, and when the stream is over, we basically either get rid of it or we edit it, and that's what every other live streamer does. So I don't know. Like all of a sudden, I show up to a political rally and I'm supposed to act as if like I'm, as if I'm like a journalist or something like that. It's pretty dumb.
Who is talking about people's personal information though?
Seeing your personal, but at the same time, I was preoccupied with fighting off those dinosaurs with wings, so I didn't really see everything. Live streams are the real news. Yeah. You can't edit that stuff. There's a reason why you don't see CNN. These people go down to places and they actually they don't film anything. They record, but they don't like live stream or we're live. They don't do that anymore. I will tell you this, guys. Anyone threatening the flag or anything like that, this live stream most likely will be edited, so we're not gonna just keep the whole thing out there.
If you threaten to flag our shit and you actually do it, you'll get banned from this channel. So don't flag our shit.
Yeah.
You need to put out people's personal information, and no one's gonna watch this. No one knows who anyone is in the chat. I mean, people will, no one on the other side is gonna watch it. No one cares. We'll put it on private. Just don't flag our shit. We just got this channel back after 3 months of not being able to live stream.
Yeah, no doxing, guys. That's bad. Don't do that. I don't think anyone got doxed though.
No one got doxed.
Driving to Wakanda.
I know. Now we're by the military base. We're probably gonna get blown up. It's funny how on the freeways they usually have those signs that say how long it'll take you to get to certain other freeways.
Yeah.
It had the border as a marker. Like, oh wait, in like an hour and a half you'll be at the border.
$2 from Victor Rossi. $2. Flaggers get the rope. Yep. No one should be flagging their own people. Did you guys stream at a protest today or something? No, we didn't. Usually I would do the show today and we'd be talking about stories and stuff, but we were gonna head somewhere, so I thought, why not stream while we're going there? Because it's gonna take us hours. We're heading to Wakanda at light speed, but it's still gonna take a few hours, so that's why I was. I figured why not just hang out. Plus, I know how you guys like the IRL stuff, so I'm trying to do some more IRL stuff. Yeah, doxing is bad. Don't dox. That's not good.
Please tell me it's still up.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's back.
So YouTube is really fixing their live streaming.
Yeah.
Because you could literally just hit resume and it'll just start right where it was.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
wow, look at that.
Before, but sometimes it would fuck up and force you to start a new stream.
That's interesting. What's up, guys? We're back. My phone died. We forgot to charge it. This has happened a lot. Happened on the Red Elephants.
It's kind of a problem.
It's kind of, well, yeah.
Don't you hate? Oh my god, that was the whole reason for all that.
Yeah,
traffic.
that was the traffic.
Yeah, everyone's looking.
They're like, "Ooh, no one's dead. I'm bored. Hit the gas." Yeah, that was the whole reason. Let me share it real quick.
Did people stay? Because like.
It says 5 people and no one's commenting. 6 now?
Please come back. We're sorry.
Alright, it says people are back. They said wet ops took them out. They're like, maybe they did get blown up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the base blew up.
Certain somebody said, cool, see you soon. What account are you logged in on Twitter? It's on your normal one?
Yeah, because my other one.
Alright, don't say anything. Alright, people are back. We're back, guys. The trees are moving in light speed. Yup. We're in space right now, guys.
We pressed the light speed button. Now we're headed to
Pressed it.
Wakanda.
Like when I pressed it too, I didn't use my pinky, I used my thumb. I had to get in there to make sure that we're going as fast as possible. We have to go there. I think literally all the people that follow you on Twitter, it's just for virtue signal. Because you say because of the feminists.
Oh,
They want to say,
funny.
oh look, there's feminists for Trump. He's wondering.
Even though that's a fucking joke.
Yeah, we're back, guys. Let everyone know that we're in here earlier. That it was just my phone dying. We got the charger. Everything's working. We're back on the trek. Oh man, today's gonna be a busy day. It's gonna be busy. I got up at like 7 to do this. Whoa! Got this assignment that's due at Harvard, and got assignment to do. I was doing like therapy, and I had to throw ice on my knee and stuff. And now we're on this track. We're doing the live stream with you guys, hanging out. Oh, and we're fighting off dinosaurs with wings and stuff. They're trying to eat my cheese puffs. Actually, they did eat my cheese puffs.
You gave them away.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't want to eat all of it. It's kind of like if you have a dog or something, and then you're kind of on a diet, you're like, I could just give him whatever I don't really want to eat. And then we're moving from there, going light speed towards our goal, to the Wakanda.
Light speed through fucking traffic.
We want to eat the fruit, guys. We want to eat the fruit. War broke out in Discord again.
Yeah.
What is today? Typical Friday.
Typical every day.
Begun the Spurg War has. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, you should. It's fun. It's fun. People try to Shang Tsung each other, like I'm gonna try to take your soul, and then they're like having this fight of like trying to like destroy each other's like, you know, beliefs and stuff. It gets crazy. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the like button. For the most part, subscribe though. That's the most important part. Get off.
I'm trying to read it. We're in traffic.
We're heading there. You guys have any questions or anything? I think I said everything I came here to say. Usually this would probably be the end of the show right now, but it'd be really boring if we didn't keep it going. I'm having fun right now.
Yeah, that's Bergen in the announcements channel.
Alright, see you, nice guy.
He's going.
Yeah.
Bye. See you later.
What time should the streams be at, guys? Should we do it later? Should this be like a late stream? And if it is, and if you guys do want to do later, should it be like, are we competing with anyone? Like, because I know Warski does it a little bit later. I think Fuentes does it kind of later too. So I'm just wondering, like, I don't want to. I mean, there's so many times in the day, so it's like. Over there?
Yeah.
There are some assholes that do that sometimes.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, they should just turn it into another plane.
You know who does that?
Yeah.
Liberalists. Selfish cunts. They don't care about anybody but themselves. They'll just fly right up there.
Fuck the roads. I'm a libertarian. I drive where I want. Just...
Oh, I'm tired, bro. I think my body's just trying to like detoxify since I have all the like cheese puffs in there, and then with all the cheese it just manipulates bone broth, so it's just like just healing me right now.
You were talking.
Oh man. Baked cheddar. I think Fuentes usually starts his stream an hour from now.
Yeah,
An hour from now, it's like 5, and then
Pacific
he lives
time.
over in.
He does
He
it
lives
at,
in Chicago, right?
yeah, I think it's like
Chicago.
is Chicago on Eastern time or like Central time?
I have no idea. I just know America time. That's it.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
They said it's Central.
Oh, okay. So he does it at, I guess, 7 to 8.
Yeah, I'm getting notifications that's turned into a war zone.
Yeah.
Would rather watch David and Emily. Thank you. It's just, coming from like a capitalist point of view, if we don't have competition, the better the market is. So, not only that, but I don't really care. I mean, from Friday to Sunday, I could do it anytime. I mean, I'm not like super busy or anything, so I can do it. So far it's been working, doing it like 2 to 3 or even 2 to 4. I could push it back though. I would rather not, but I could. Because I mean, there's a lot of people that stream, but I think it would be the best thing for everyone if we all had certain times. Like, like there's the morning kumite is like the morning show, and then usually after that there's just kind of late shows. Like you guys said, Fuentes usually like around 5 to 6, maybe even 7, and then like Warski is usually I think he kind of does whatever, but he's like for sure past noon, like 1 beyond that. Usually does late shows. I mean, for the IRL stuff, I'd like to just be doing it on normal times. I don't want to be walking around IRL at night trying to ask people questions. But
IRL 3 a.m. in like downtown LA. Let's ask some gangbangers some questions.
I think we know who they support.
Yeah.
In the 43rd district, that's for sure. There's a certain crip conservative out there.
That's so gay. Literally like the most retarded shit I've ever heard.
That's like saying like, oh, I'm an ISIS conservative.
Yeah, I know.
It's like related because these are groups we don't like. It's you can't be part of ISIS and be like, oh, but I care about the free market, so like,
Yeah.
I'll vote for you and then I'll kill you. Oh man, funny stuff. Funny stuff, guys. Hit up Kronos, guys. Hit up Kronos. Also, thank you to Zurius, because your music is good, and I know from people that are used to getting oppressed and censored, I know that you will not do the same because I'm using your music. New Zurius track is lit. I wonder if we should play. Oh, but you can't do that, I don't know, because you have to set that up.
No, it's already set up.
Oh, is it?
I could. But I don't know, like, could we get copyrighted for that?
By him?
Well, does he have to physically copyright it, or could other people just flag it for copyright music?
No, but it comes down to who owns it. So like, let's
Yeah.
say if people flag us, but then he's like, oh, well, they're cool. I think we're fine. And really, there's no, like, I can't hear much of a difference between like that and like retro wave and that kind of stuff.
Fash wave.
I mean, you can put different names on it, but it's essentially all the same stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there's a channel called Retro Wave, and they do like 80s stuff, and basically sounds the same. Like, I had no idea it was like that people were jumping in on it until like later. Keep sharing it, guys. Let's get like 20 people in here. Let's keep it a good 2-0. Clean 2-0.
What time did we start streaming at?
It says here
2:30, right?
we've been streaming for 102 minutes, so it's an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
Itolo was the what's up? We was elephants. It's all synth wave.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. I don't know. There's a lot of names out there, so I didn't know. It's not my thing either, so I'm not the expert on it. Good stuff though. You know, when you think about the future, you think about like a lot of lights, a lot of technology. Got like cool like techno like music. So I really feel like we're moving in the futuristic direction. New wave, post punk.
Yeah.
Oh. What's he calling a punk?
You.
I eat cheese puffs, bro. That means I'm feeling
That means
strong.
you're not a punk. You're
When
a
you
punk.
eat cheese puffs in your body, it turns into and it warps, and it actually like has the same benefits as doing like testosterone therapy. So I'm feeling like pumped right now.
Very good.
Yeah. So I don't take threats lightly when I'm on cheese puff protein.
Your cheese puff diet.
Yeah. That's all you need. Cleans out that ultrazine and
That's okay. It always falls.
it always falls. Oh man, I'm tired though. I woke up early. I've been doing a bunch of stuff, and I still got that Harvard homework stuff to do. I'm already wanting to like sleep for a couple hours.
I know. I'm pretty tired now. Like this whole traffic is.
Alpha
annoying.
cheese puff nationalism. All I know is I threw a bunch of cheese puff gibs towards the dinosaurs with wings, and they liked it. It's like we're stopping just so that we can look at that guy.
I know. That's
Let's
probably
see.
what is happening.
Can I
That's
help?
probably what's happening right
What's
now.
going on?
They just no one wants
What's
to
going
help.
on? Why
They
is that
just
guy
wanna
down there?
look.
Is he going to the bathroom? Oh, what's going on?
Just
I
wanna
need to
look.
know. I need to
That's
know.
annoying.
Okay. My whole life can depend on what's happening way over there. So I have to stop all the traffic for everybody. Because I need to see it.
That's why we need self-driving cars.
Yeah. Oh, man, guys. Oh. I'm feeling sore right now, guys.
Well, it's almost been 2 hours, so
Yeah. means we got another half an hour.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half. I said we're going to do 2 hours.
No. Well, 2 hours would be 120 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's been 2 hours yet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And also, that's weird because we started at exactly 2:30 and now it's almost 4:30.
Yeah. Oh, because I started at like basically 2:30.
Yeah.
It's weird. Victor, Rozzy, $2. I'm broke now.
Oh no.
Sorry. But I'll tell you this thing. One thing though, is your money is going to a good cause. So if you have to be broke, don't spend it on opioids. Spend it on us. Okay?
Oh my god.
Throw your money into a good place.
Your nose got bigger. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying. Look, I like wasting a lot of money on Amazon, so I know better than anyone like how to waste money. Okay, I buy cool stuff. I buy political shirts.
You don't need
Yeah.
keg flags.
At the time, I needed that.
At the time.
At the time.
It was worth it at the time.
At the time, I needed that. I needed I needed all of them. You might see me. I got plenty of flags that you guys have not seen. You know, secret flags that you might see at another protest. Who knows? I might have to pull them out. It'll surprise the enemies. It'll surprise the naysayers. It will surprise the ones that are against us. Man, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Subscribe, guys.
I'm like hungry again.
Because you ate that sandwich? Dinosaur nationalism. That's the only, screw the whole gorilla mindset. Let's go with the dinosaur mindset. Because last time I checked, dinosaurs were eating gorillas back in the day. We all know, we domesticated them and then people were riding them and stuff. But before that, they were eating everybody. So, yeah, it's all about the dinosaur mindset. Get back to your reptilian side. Go back to the cold-blooded nature of your ancestors.
Reptilians.
No more feelings. You're talking like a mammal. And mammals don't matter, guys. Get back to being a reptile. When someone asks you a question, you should be responding like a reptile, which means you have to shake your head like this when journalists are asking questions. That's how you do it.
Fuck journalists. I just want to get you to say
I'm
something.
gonna go lift. Alright, skinny.
See ya.
Best get some, alright? Get some. Try to get on my level. That'd be working out. The reptilian side. Gotta accept your true self, guys. We came from not cheddar mans, we came from reptiles beyond that, okay? We came from the reptiles. We slithered and all of that, came from the water, got out of that, then we started, developing stuff and getting good at moving on land.
You know what? Why do they call it Cheddar Man? Do you guys know?
I don't know.
Why they call him Cheddar Man? Because that's like, he doesn't look like yellow or anything. Cheese.
I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like a planet. You just like, oh, it's Planet X. You're like, why? Because I said so.
Yeah, but saying Planet X makes more sense than naming it like Cheddar Planet.
Anthony's in the house. He says you guys are sexy.
Thank you.
I don't feel like it. I feel tired. Should have been shit, man. Oh my gosh. We was elephant. He's not holding back. I can see because I got my scouter on. Or squirt. Wait, squirt man? I don't know. I saw a report from someone and they kind of debunked it. And they're like, wait, we have no idea if this guy was actually black. Like the person that put this together was kind of like, it's not necessarily true. We don't know what he looked like. TheRedElephants merch.
Yeah, because
we have a website if you guys want to go on it. And there's all the merch on there. Our
Vince has some
Hydric is in
cool
the
shirts
house.
on
Yeah. Cool shirts. They're nice and comfy. I'm very into being comfortable, and I like wearing the shirts, so that says something. Oh man.
What?
Anthony says he's been in the hospital with his wife for 2 days. Would rather be cruising with you two. I hope all is well. Hope all is well, Anthony. Are people still buying the shirt that says base with the OK symbol?
That's so funny.
I didn't make the shirts.
We should get some of those, like, to be funny.
It's kind of funny though, because
I know.
just with
It used
people,
to be cool.
yeah. Like I know when my mom, she'll talk about like the 80s or something, she'll be like kind of looking at her hair, and she'll be like, oh. But at the time it was cool. It's kind of like Kekistan used to be cool as hell. We all used to say, oh, Kekistan and stuff, and then now it's just like there's, you know, like there's like photos of me with a flag on of the Kekistan. I'm just like, I think we need to put that stream on private now.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's just funny how things move so quickly. I'll buy one right now. Someone take my shekels. Yeah, thanks for buying them. Oh man, every 2 seconds I'm getting hit with being tired. And I still got that homework from Harvard.
They'll watch you take a nap.
I know on Twitch you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Really? They used to?
No, now they have a new rule where like they don't want people, because they'll get hit and they'll say, oh well, Twitch, you're allowing people to like go to sleep on there, and that's like that's making people have to like incentivize them to keep on streaming, so they can't stop because they're trying to compete with other people. So they'll even like stream and then go to sleep, and then you could watch them stream. But I think YouTube you can. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. The goal is 10K. That'd be really nice to have 10K of my own subs.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because I know Vincent works really hard. Oh, Victor Rossi, $2. Kek is cringe now. Found some money. He had to break open the piggy bank for us.
Oh, dude, come on.
Too nice. Too
Thank
nice.
you.
Break open the piggy bank. Don't you hate it when you break a piggy bank and then you have to glue it back together, and it's just like you have to put the pieces.
Or you could just buy the ones that have a little like insertable hole at the bottom, so you can take out the money instead of breaking it.
Because I had a plastic one before, and I got a knife and had to cut off the top of his head.
Really? What the fuck?
I didn't know there was a bottom to it.
Are you kidding?
That's how you actually do it?
Like, most of the ones you buy now have like a hole at the bottom so you can get it out. Like old ones, like back in the day, used to, you know, not.
Back in my
day.
Back in my day. Back in my day.
Boomer David.
Back in my day, we stomped out all the communists. Now the communists are stomping us out. That was the first Berkeley before anyone went over there. I just came here to listen to that British homosexual. I'm just getting stomped out. Yay! You know. I mean, I'm laughing now because it's been a long time. But back then, I wasn't laughing, and I was like, "Yep."
Or which one? The first one.
Well, you know, like Milo went there and they like burned the whole place down. Then you heard conservatives were getting beat up outside, and you're just like, "What?" I think that was the second one, because didn't he try to go there the first time and they didn't allow it because of all the rioting, and then he did get there the second time, I think.
Yeah.
And then people were getting attacked outside of it. And then the third one, we showed up, but I had nothing to, it was Ann Coulter tried to speak, and then that's what the third one was. And then the fourth one,
it was the Milo, like, free speech week thing.
No, I think there was one.
Really?
Yeah, maybe. No, but Ben Shapiro went there too.
Yeah.
For NATO with $1.99. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
Because I know everything in this means something else. It's all hidden meaning behind everything. The numbers, what they say. A shekel for a good boy.
Aw,
Thank you. $1.99.
David's a good boy.
Rubs hands. I just did do the Buddhists do this?
It's like a prayer.
Yeah,
sign.
prayer. Is it a prayer? I think it has some Eastern people do that. I think.
Yeah.
We have 20 people in the house. What's up, guys? Awesome. We got the 2-0.
Big
2-0.
2-0.
The big 2-0. I like to keep it a solid 20. At the gun thing, we had like a solid 62. It said
50.
concurrent viewers.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised it said 62 when you look at the data.
That's interesting.
Yeah, awesome. Hit subscribe if you haven't, guys. We're live streamers and we do stuff. We're live streamers with a political leaning. I think that's the best way to describe us. I mean, us personally, like we're part of the Red Elephants. If you guys don't know, I like it. It said $1.99. I'm on the iOS, so I don't know. Wait, what do you mean? Oh no, you just did he like donate $2?
Maybe that's like just the max or not minimum. No, I think he donated.
I would hope the max isn't just $1.99.
No, I meant the minimum.
Oh,
Actually, I don't know. I think it's $1. I know you can't go under $1 because I've tried to donate like just cents before, but you can't. Probably because YouTube takes their cut.
Tornado says it goes to $100. I really need to find out. Maybe if I did like Streamlabs on here instead, then when they donate, I can see it through.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was supposed to do that.
Maybe that happens if I go on Streamlabs through YouTube. The only problem is I could try it next time. I just think it's a little. I just think it looks a little weird. There's not as much stuff like on YouTube. You have all these things you can do, but on the Streamlabs phone app, it doesn't really have much.
Desktop is where it's at.
Desktop. Oh man.
Kind of close by to Wakanda now.
We gotta change the name at some point.
Well, we should put this year in private after.
It's very misty in Wakanda, I see.
Yeah.
Can't wait to meet the king. Haven't seen the movie, so I don't know what all the hype is about.
I don't want to see that movie. People are talking about it being so good, but I just don't want to give that movie any money.
Well, it's weird because it didn't get political until after.
Yeah.
Like everyone was cool with it. Oh, Black Panther. Oh yeah, we get it. That's why they introduced them. Like totally for it. And then once things started, once they started making money, then they started making it political. Like after the fact, like not before. Like with Star Wars, it got political before it actually came out. Because the woman in charge was being a feminist. And she was talking shit about all that stuff. But Wakanda, it wasn't political until after, and that's why they made a lot of money. If they had said if you guys don't give Black Panther 100% rating, you guys are racist. Like if they had said that before, if they had said that before, I think it would have bombed. But because they didn't make it political until after, then it made a lot of money. But even the movie itself, it's basically promoting ethno-nationalism. So,
But only for black people.
yeah, but I mean, anyone could say, oh, well, if Wakanda is a real thing, then it could work for anyone. It looked good when the trailer came out, but the hype over it made it look stupid. Yeah, it was just the little things on the sides. Wait, are you guys driving to Wakanda?
Yeah.
I thought we've been pretty forward about
Yeah. Driving to Wakanda.
another brainwash movie. I don't know. I don't think, but it didn't come off as a brainwash stance. I feel like people tried to take advantage of the movie being successful, and they tried to say, "Oh, well, it was successful because of this, and we're like, "No, it wasn't. It was successful because people wanted to see a Black Panther movie because he's a character that's been around for a long time, and it didn't get politicized until after. once it became successful, the SJWs were claiming it as a victory. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, it's not a victory, and if anything, it's a victory for like the alt-right. And then see, now it's all kind of weird. Now it's all muddy.
Black alt-right.
Yeah, because they're like, oh look, there's so much diversity in this movie. And then who was it? Oh, and the transgender came out and they said, well, there's not enough trannies. How's there diversity? There's not enough trannies. And then even the SJ, even like the moderates were like, guys, like, can we just take this as a W and not like go full spurg? And it was just really funny to watch everyone fight amongst each other. But there was articles written about how like they were like, they took it as a win, as like, oh, there's so many diversity, which is just black people. And I guess black people need diversity now. And the other oh yeah, and then the transgenders came out, and then they got all mad because it wasn't. Oh, that and the LGBT got mad just in general because they wanted more lesbian characters and they wanted more trannies, and then a bunch of the moderates were like, oh, can we just take there being no white people being a good thing? And it's just really funny. Libbins, thanks for watching, man. Subscribe if you haven't. Share it to whatever groups you know. If there's a Discord you think they'll like what we do, drop it. If you know any people, share it and then tag people. Alright, thank you, Lepins. X-Men was ruined by SJW issues and gay characters. I mean, there's a guy on YouTube and his whole channel is about, I think it's called Comics and Diversity or something like that.
Is he talking shit or is he promoting it?
What?
Is he promoting diversity in comics or is he talking shit?
Oh, he's talking shit about it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it's his literally whole, like, that just tells you how much crap there is in comics, that his whole channel is based off just the cancer that's going on just in comics, like nothing else that I know of. That just tells you how much garbage is in there. And I used to, I got into comics like around, I don't know, maybe like,
Back in the day.
I'd like to say like 2010 or something like that. It was back when like World War Hulk came out, and all I really collected was Green Lantern comics, the Hulk comics, and then later on I started collecting some Deadpools before he became like trendy and fun. Now everyone likes Deadpool. They're all walking around Deadpool merch, and I'm like, you guys aren't real Deadpool fans. You just jumped on the bandwagon. I mean, I was part of the group that got pissed off that Ryan Reynolds made Green Lantern, and I'm a Green Lantern fan, but I wanted him for Deadpool because he would be a Deadpool. He's not a Hal Jordan. Guy was, and well, maybe he would have been, but the movie was garbage. He didn't act like Hal Jordan. Like Hal Jordan he's a player basically. You know, he's always flirting with all the other girls, superheroes. He's a tough guy. He's always searching for fights. Usually he can't win. And that's who he is. But in that movie, he didn't get any of that. And then the Ryan Reynolds has a list. I haven't noticed it before. Never noticed it. But yeah, he's no Hal Jordan. He can play Deadpool, but no Hal Jordan. That's just not who you are. It's not who you were meant to be. But yeah, I was part of that crowd, and there was this other guy. I used to watch his videos, and he was getting really mad over like he was talking. He used to come up with all these scripts. Like he was so into the Deadpool stuff. I don't remember his channel, but he had all this stuff just like talking about. Just like coming up with scripts, like who the bad guys could be, just all of this stuff. He was so into it.
I think it was called Just the Action. With the subsection called Just the Cancer. I'm trying to look in the mirror so I can go. Oh, look at this fucking asshole cutting me off.
Oh, you need to get in this lane?
Well, it's going faster. I could turn from this lane.
You can go faster than light speed. We're already going at light speed.
No, we're obviously not. I'm going 3 miles an hour.
Anti-science now? Shit.
Fucking
Surprising
hate
me.
California. Stupid ass traffic. I'm going.
Boom. Hit the back.
Ooh, I hate downtown
I do not miss driving in Cali.
traffic. You know, you're lucky you got out.
I'm hoping that at the end of the day, I can like retire.
Just want to deport like half the population of California.
Yeah, there's just too many people, and then people are like, "We want more migration," and even conservatives are saying that. I'm like, "What are you talking? You want more people? Have you been to Disneyland? Have you been to LA? Have you had to sit in traffic? Then what the heck? You want more traffic?
Oh my
You
god,
want
it
more
can
people
take
with
like,
cars?"
It can take 2 hours to drive like 20 miles in LA.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
I just don't see the argument for it. Like there's a saying, like more people, more problems, and you want more people.
Yeah.
Like more people of anybody's bad. Like you always want a small population. If you look at the Nordic countries that are very, very nice, they got small populations. You know, they think everyone's going to forget their cars and take the damn bus.
That will never happen because the bus
I'm actually
is full of ghetto
I'm actually doing a
motherfuckers.
report on that. Actually, too much traffic, poop, and syringes in Cali. Well, it's up in San Francisco so far. Maybe even downtown LA, maybe. Oh, man. I've never been to California before.
Good.
I'd say it's one of those things where it looks nice and a lot of, like externally, but there's a lot of problems internally, and then they just forget about it.
It looks nice, and then it takes you 2 hours to drive 20 miles, and then you're like, wow, I never want to come back here.
They'll say like, "Oh, we have the #1 economy," and it's like, well, you also have #1 homelessness. So maybe these people like not being in the job sector is why your economy looks so great on the surface.
Maybe California will get turned into 3 states. And then
Hopefully.
one of them will get their shit together.
I'm always for separation. Always. That's #1.
Fucking asshole.
Is that
Going-
some old lady?
It's probably going over the line.
Shh, women drivers.
Fucking
Shit.
driving.
Shit. Shit.
Park in that loading zone. Remember that? Or should I just go to that road that we usually park in? Fucking
I'd say go to the Udall place we went to last time.
I think I'll go to that loading zone. Remember over there? Wasn't it in there? No.
I don't know
Fuck. Do you remember at all?
where it was.
Yeah.
And keep going. Keep going straight.
No, I think it is back there. Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh. The cheese puffs are starting to creep on me now.
Really? You even roll down the window?
Oh, man. Oh, I'm also tired. Oh, man. Guys,
We
press
actually got
1
here 15
if you
minutes
think
earlier than
this is
expected.
good. And press 2 if you think it's nasty.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Press 2, though.
No, press 1 because you know that shit's good.
What the fuck is that? This is
It's okay. Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce.
oh, I think there's one.
Yeah, that shit's good.
Who likes Polynesian sauce?
Fuck you.
Alright, well, it seems like we're in Wakanda,
Oh shoot.
and it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, we're here in Wakanda now.
Yeah, we made it to Wakanda. It's funny because I see nothing but white kids and Asians in Wakanda, so
Where are we?
it's a weird kind of. But you know what? If you think about it, they've gone through a lot of affirmative action in Wakanda for the diversity. So technically, diversity in Wakanda would be only whites and Asians, preferably. I guess is like how that would work. Never tried it. What's in it? sugar, vegetable oil, water, vinegar, corn syrup, tomato paste, contains less than 2% of salt, cider vinegar, modified cornstarch.
Okay, don't read the ingredients. It just tastes kind of like
paprika, mustard flour, beetroot juice, concentrate, onion powder, natural flavor, garlic powder, spice, propylene, glycolic alginate, and axum.
It
gum.
tastes kind of like barbecue sauce, but like tangy and sweet, but not
Tangy.
as sweet as barbecue sauce.
And not as sweet as you.
You're funny.
All right, blood of Polynesians.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're in our place. We're here in Wakanda. We're gonna go explore. Someone's getting a ticket, I think, right there. Shoot. Oh, Oh, you have it
No,
out?
yeah, I
Okay,
have it on.
you got it out.
You're parked in the handicap, so David,
'Cause,
when you get out, you have to start limping.
Yeah. I'm disabled and shit. So, you know, I'm gonna say it as usual. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen to the live stream because there's some drama. But if you can join the Discord, you know, thank you to all those that donated. You guys are way too nice. We're not merchants. We don't do it for that reason. But if you guys want to drop me money, who am I to tell you not to? But we're here now. Thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow, and then on Sunday. I don't know what they're gonna be. It could be a show. It might be IRL. I haven't really planned it yet. But we're gonna live stream tomorrow and then Sunday. So stay tuned. Tell your friends. And last but not least, stay white, guys.